What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you don't know me, my name is Shane and this is The Shane Show. As you can tell from the thumbnail, just picked up this GT3, so in today's video what we're going to do is we're going to take a real in-depth look at it. My last video was basically receiving the vehicle off of the delivery truck from Salt Lake City, and I kind of took it out for a drive and stuff like that, and then I said in that video that I wanted to explain a couple of features on this car, so let's just get right into it and check it out. I got the original window sticker here with the car. It took me a while to find this exact spec that I was really looking for with the carbon ceramic brakes. It's got red stitching and the Chrono gauges and all of that stuff on here. So there's like 32,000 in options on this car. So that was something that a lot of the other ones I was looking at in my price range didn't have. So let's get into that. 2014 911 GT3 with black Alcantara, guards red stitching, which I really love the red. And then here's just a list of options. So sticker price starting out is $130. This one came in at $162 and some change, so again just over $32 in options. So it's got the carbon ceramic brakes, which was a almost $10,000 option. Front axle lift system, which was a must for me, definitely wanted to have that. That was a $3,500 option. You have the sound package plus, which was cool, $700. Fire extinguisher, but you gotta have the fire extinguisher on this car, $140. LED headlights, light system, which was $31.10, so that's super cool feature. Obviously Bluetooth. Light design package also is pretty cool, that's $510. Floor mats was just included, but leather interior package with decorative red stitching. The red stitching on this car, as I mentioned, is awesome. Again, the sport chrono clock, extended interior package with extra Alcantara. The pedals and footrest are in aluminum. The automatic dimming mirrors, instrument dials in guards red, seat belts in guards red, sport seats, and the shells in leather. That was $1,870 option. The clear glass taillights, and then the fuel cap also with aluminum finish. So with all these features, the car, I was just like, yes, this is exactly what I'm looking for. I love the spec that this is. Something else to mention is it came with these forged line wheels when I got the car. I think these are the satin black GS1R forged line wheels, so super sweet. I also have the OEM wheels that came with the car as well, and obviously the Pilot Sport Cup 2 tires to go around it. So, and then the whole car is covered in PPF. And if you don't know what PPF is, it's basically paint protection film on the whole entire car. So just taking another look, here's all that red stitching, the Alcantara right here on the door panels, just beautiful. You got the red seat belts, red stitching right here on the seats. The GT3 logo in here, all red stitching up here on the dash. And something that really makes or breaks a lot of the GT3s for me is the Chrono option. This is just such a cool feature. This is something that you can use as well to track lap times and that kind of thing. The red gauges make such a big difference on the interior of the car too. They're so beautiful. Got the front end lift feature, also the valves open up for the exhaust, which everyone has that. So something to mention on this car is it has a lot of miles on it. There's 51,000 miles on this car. So something that I did research on is the 2014 GT3s, like the first 790 or so came with engine problems. Porsche recognized that from the factory. It came with connecting rod issues, and so what they did is they recalled all of those GT3s and they put new engines in them. So the first engine was the E series, and it came with an E1 series engine. Well, the E1 series engines also had trouble, and they had basically, they're called finger followers, and when you have your cam lobes are touching like basically a rocker almost type feature, because this car revs to 9,000 RPMs, what was happening is it was taking off a little bit of that material off of those finger followers, and it was causing the car to misfire. So a lot of people were complaining about this. Porsche recognized that, and then the car now, because this car has a new motor in it, has a 10-year warranty. So Porsche said, hey, we recognize, we own up to it, we had a problem, and we'll give anybody that owned one of these cars, 2014, transferable 10-year warranty. So the warranty on this motor is good until 2024 November. So the 3.8 liters are the ones that have the engine issues, the 4 liters do not. And as I mentioned right here, so you'll have the MA175, and then if it's an E1, that's that second series motor where they ended up doing the recall. This particular car though, the engine was replaced in 2018, so there was another series of motors that Porsche went through after the E1 model. It went to like G or Fs, and then it went into the Gs. Basically what you want to know is if you got a motor replaced after 2017, like mid 2017, you're good to go. They fixed the issues, they have no more misfiring issues or anything like that. And so this motor was replaced in 2018, and as I said, the car has 51,000 on it. This motor only has 10,000 miles on it, and it's good for another 3 years on that transferable 10-year warranty. So with that said, I was like, yeah, this is happening. There's not a whole lot to look at back here. You know, you have this sweet carbon fiber plate. You got the GT3 logo here, letting you know it's 3.8 liter flat 6. You have your normal fluid fills, checks, and all that stuff, and this fan setup. But other than that, the car, there's not much to look at back here. It's just, you just basically have to hear it in order to appreciate the engine. And if you're following me on Instagram, you saw that I did a post. I was considering like a F430 Ferrari or Lamborghini Gallardo Gen 2, but the maintenance was just so crazy on those type of vehicles. Basically what happened is this has hardly any maintenance on it. You do spark plugs every 12,000 miles, and then you basically just keep up with the fluids. Obviously if the brakes go, that's going to be an expensive, probably $10,000 job. But other than that, it's all just easy maintenance, and there's hardly anything. The car is well built. Again, the 10-year transferable engine warranty. Transmissions, the PDK transmissions are the elite of the elite. It's so amazing on how it acts as a manual car, even though it is an automatic. Just the engagement with it and the clutch, and when you put your foot into it, it knows the exact RPM and gear to put you in. I mean, these are track-ready cars. You can just take this out and just put it all right on the track, and that's what they're meant to do. The maintenance that I had to do to this car compared to F430 or the Gallardo, you basically had to replace the clutch every 10,000 miles on the Gallardo, depending on how you drive. That's $7,000 to $10,000 every time that you got to fix that. So it was just super awesome. Plus this is newer. The F430s are anywhere from, you know, the 2005 2006 range. The Gallardo Gen 2s 09 to 2013, so this is 2014. So again, it was just the newness, and then the price point. So it was the cheapest one that I found in the country with this spec. And yes, it had a lot of miles, but I did my research. You guys go to Renlist, it's a forum. They tell you everything you want to know about these cars. And that whole dilemma when what was going down with those engines, they were super informative. So that's what I went ahead and did my research and was able to pick this up. So if you've never seen the inside of kind of the luggage storage here in one of these cars, here's what you got. So again, there's not a whole lot. Something's cool. They come with LED lights. I know a lot of cars do nowadays, but I mean, so I can almost fit my half my arm in here. So not a ton of space, but there's also space in the back, you know, kind of where there should be a back seat, but there's nothing back there, so you can store extra stuff there. So it's not just right here, which is pretty cool. Another cool feature this car has that a lot of supercar owners complain about is cup holders. So cup holders in the GT3 are in a very unique spot. You have a little symbol right here for the cup holder. You push that. You also have, so then you have the passenger, you got the driver. Just push these buttons. They're also able to be adjustable. Open it up, close it. And I was like, what good is a cup holder gonna do up here, you know, because go around turns or whatever, but these, because you can strap this down, super secure. So pretty cool feature from Porsche on that one. These seats are also really adjustable, which is nice. So all electric, up and down, forward and back. So these are super comfortable seats. Here's the aluminum fuel cap that I was telling you about. And this is a super cool feature that they have. So you have this, just go ahead and place that right in there while you're fueling up. Take it out, got the normal one click, and you're good to go. If you're looking at one of these cars and you have a 2014, you want to make sure that you get this letter from Porsche. This basically is that 10-year transferable warranty. Make sure you got that letter. So enough of me talking about the specs. I know you guys just want to hear it. Let's drive it. Let's go for an experience. So let's go ahead and do that. I'll get you guys a cold start up right now. order to use the Chrono option, there's this lever right here, and then you'll see up on the screen how you can go into the different, you have audio, you have phone, navigation, trip, TPMS. This is the Chrono. And then watch this, once I go into start, the chrono clock on top of the dash is going to start counting. How freaking cool is that? And then you can do intervals and all that. So then let's say I want to stop it. Shows your time right there. And then if you want to go back to reset, you just hit reset. And then you keep going through your options. But I absolutely love that Chrono option. You also have a G-force meter, and then you got a performance gauge in there as well, and then obviously all your other vitals. But absolutely love this cluster setup, and then obviously that 9,000 RPM rev limit is beautiful. Let's go ahead and take this thing out. The clutch setup on this, like I mentioned, with the PDK is crazy because it almost engages. It does actually, in fact, gauge just like a normal manual transmission. If you were to put this car in gear and then let your foot off the brake, it doesn't roll forward until you hit the gas, and you can feel it start to engage, and then it just goes forward like a normal manual car would do. So that's super cool how this PDK feature is set up like that. So got the, let's go ahead and stick it in manual, and then get down in the gears here. Ready to hear this baby sing real quick? Wow. So this car. So again, this car is just ridiculous with that sound. And there's an exhaust. Dundon makes an exhaust. If you guys follow TJ Hunt, you gotta go to his channel. Dundon makes an exhaust that makes this car sound like a straight up F1 car. And I gotta get it. It's gotta happen for sure. That is the sweetest sound that everybody tries to achieve when they have a car, and this thing can do that. It's 100% same exact sound. It's just beautiful, beautiful sound. So right now I'm in automatic mode. If I were to floor it, so you can see right here we're in 4th gear. So here we go. Drop it down. Let's go, baby. Wow. Just absolutely mental, just mind-blowing. That sound. I wish you guys could be in the car with me. That sound is just wow, just wow. So beautiful, beautiful sound. Just I can't wait until I get that exhaust, because it's really gonna open it up. But just guys, just OEM factory exhaust still sounds absolutely amazing. And go. One thing that I think, if you're not a Porsche fan, and I hope you are, because I had a hardest time being a Porsche fan for a real long time, but one thing you can really appreciate with this car is it's not like a Ferrari or a Lambo where you go drive this out and everybody's going to give you looks and all that stuff. It kind of flies under the radar, you know, especially my car being white, definitely flies under the radar. However, this is a true auto enthusiast car, so if you know what a GT3 is, a GT2, or the GT3 RS, GT2 RS, the Carrera GTs, all that stuff, like, if you know what these cars are and what they're capable of, yeah, you're not gonna fly under the radar at all. The handling, can't wait to take this out on the track. I'm gonna take it out on the track next weekend, couple more times, I'm sure. I just can't wait to fully experience what this car has to offer, and I really don't think you could do that until you get it out on the track. Alright everyone, that's going to end today's video. Hope that you enjoyed it. Be sure to smash the like button. I also got some goodies coming for this thing, like I said, an exhaust, probably a roll cage to match the inside. But again, hope you enjoyed it. Thumbs up, share, subscribe, just like that. Shane Shows out. Peace.